Hi Aries, how are you? I hope you're doing really well. Welcome to your January reading for 2023. I hope you've been doing really well. So, we know that Mars, your ruling planet, has gone direct in the sign of Gemini, and Juno has entered your sign. And I feel as if up until the end of the month, you have got a really good opportunity, Aries, to see where it is that you are hoping to lay some firm foundations, where it is that you're hoping to actualize some plans, and where it is that you know that a few things may need to change. So, there is a new moon taking place on the 21st in the sign of Aquarius. Mercury also goes direct in the sign of Capricorn. And Venus enters the sign of Pisces at the end of the month on the 26th. Now, astrologically speaking, this is the formula for making right your destiny. If you feel that you have gone off track, if you feel like you were led down a path that doesn't necessarily reflect who you are now, right now you're given an opportunity, I would say, to make things right for yourself. Okay? What feels right? Environments, people, friends, jobs, it's all of those kind of places that really need you to consider exactly what it is that is being shown to you in your external world, because pushed outwards is definitely what they say about reality, right? So we've got here the Six of Pentacles. So January for you really is about discovering a balance of give and take. You're really supposed to see me in this reading, aren't you? I think. Six of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Aries, there is energy here of you building a legacy, you laying some foundations. Some of you may be buying a home. Some of you may be deciding to give to a home situation. High Priestess, King of Cups. A lot of watery energy here and a lot of earthy pentacle energy here. Aries, there is something that there is a need for you to go inside and really see for yourself what it is that you can do to create some sort of emotional intelligence around a situation that you feel may have been ruminating in your mind for a really long time. The Eight of Wands is Cupid's arrows of love, traditionally speaking in the tarot. And so there is forward momentum. There is a pushing forward, a surge of energy going forward. And there is, I think, an opportunity for you to create some sort of equal give and take, some sort of balance, some sort of opportunity to create something that's going to be long lasting, something that is quite firm, something that is quite stable in its foundations. This really is, Aries, a time for you to build on your legacy. Okay? As the sun moves into Aquarius, there is this energy of social, going with the flow and being, there is a social aspect to it. And it's very about pushing you out of your comfort zones. And it is very much about exploring new horizons and doing it with confidence and passion, which is what your sign is all about. Don't be afraid to be daring. And especially when it comes to matters of what you're not satisfied with. Empress card, Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Wow. And the Moon. Okay. And the Five of Wands. Let's take this with the Judgment card and the Tower. And the Knight of Cups. Okay. Alright. And the Five of Cups. Okay. Aries. Let me tidy up the cards a little bit. Meticulous Virgo, of course. Aries, January is a time for you to seek out balance. It is a time where you know that there are things that you have to give to, things that you want to give to. These offerings, these givings, you laying the firm foundation, laying the bricks in the firm foundation is something that's going to create longevity for you. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles is industry. It's a safe, secure, stable home. It is like-minded people that work together in order to achieve a mutual goal. There is something about you being okay with the duality, really taking some time to study yourself and your emotions and seeing where it is that you may need to stabilize with a bit of emotional intelligence, I think. King of Cups being, this character that has built his throne on the waves, the ebbs and flows of life, the to's and fro's. The High Priestess and the King of Cups being together, this for me is a really nice couple. There's one that's emotionally intelligent and one that's really worldly intelligent. There is a need for you to get out of your head about things that are still hidden, things that have not become necessarily apparent to you just yet. The Empress is stating that if this is an energy external to you, there might be a time where you're really focusing on the abundance that surrounds you, and you may really be feeling quite abundant right now. I feel as if you are at a point where you know that there is no return, and any progress that you make has to be in a new direction where you know that you can push things forward really quite easily. I don't feel, however, you will need to exert the push. Mars going direct again, Juno going in your sign, Mercury coming out of retrograde, very much is the push forward that you need. There is a rebirth, a rebirthing of you. And there may be financial offers as well as information that bring their way forward to you, Knight of Cups. And there may be an emotional outreach that you might make. There might be an invitation that you might make to someone in regards to offering a cup of love. I feel as if very recently, Aries, with all of this energy that has been in your sign, the Tower card is kind of inevitable, It's shaken up a few conventions. It's perhaps even shaken you up a little bit, just, where things weren't working, where things weren't right, where things weren't aligned in your highest and best good, and how it is that you might have had to relearn a lot about yourself. You're at a point of no return, Aries, and I think it's decision time about the changes that needed to happen in your life. In regards to conflict, which is completely juvenile, it was completely unnecessary, as well as your perspective on the things that you've lost, on the things that have gone. It's really important for you to rebuild these structures on what you still have. And in order to really embrace what you still have, you've got to be aware of it and you've got to know the worth and value of it. The Empress and the High Priestess and the King of Cups here is saying it's about you deciding how valuable life is and how much your peace of mind and your prosperity and your emotional well-being means to you. Aries, change, when it happens, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it hurts, but I believe it's always for the good. You get an opportunity this month to invest in something that creates longevity for you. And you're being invited to be okay with being in the dualities of good and bad. The key here is to see yourself as limitless. Life comes with the ebbs and flows, and sometimes it's about a rebirth of how we see ourselves. And I do feel like January is an opportunity for you to really get abundant, feel abundant, look abundant. There is a need for you to get out of your head about things that are not yet, information that's not yet readily available to you. Like, you can't have all the answers right now. Wait for them to come through and try not to fixate too heavily on the 3D as it is around you right now. Offers in finances, information, and offers that you might be making in love really do require a decision where you really think about things that may have changed in your life, relationships that may have failed, or conventions that may have come down, jobs that may not have worked out, to really see what it is that conflict or a fixed perspective on what's gone, how that may have pushed you to make this change. You have an opportunity right now, Aries, to really focus on feeling good about yourself, really getting a hold on the ebbs and flows of the emotional nature of our lives. Research a little bit more about what makes you, you, and where it is that you might need to create some sort of rebirth so that you're doing things not in fight and flight. You're not doing things from a bored perspective or too much in your head kind of energy. Aries, trust that if something feels good, if something felt good, trust that if you are authentic and true to yourself about what really feels good, don't hold yourself back from it. Aries, if you enjoyed the reading, do give it a thumbs up. If you would be interested in booking a reading, you can do so on the website, rubyreadstarot.com. Leave me a comment. I love it when you do that. I love you so much, okay? I'll speak to you soon. Bye.